Hi and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about plant-based protein and everything you need to know. But what are actually proteins? Proteins are an essential building block in our body. We need proteins to survive. Proteins, for example, rebuild, repair, and also maintain almost all of the tissue in our body. Tissues are literally just a gathering from cells who have the same function and build, for example, organs. Organs are also built from tissues or our muscles, same thing. And without protein, this stuff, organs and muscles and everything else will not work. Also, proteins gives your body energy. Without proteins, we would literally not function on a daily basis. We would just be asleep all day. It also keeps you full for longer, otherwise we would just eat carbs. So eat some proteins, have a well-balanced diet on a daily basis. If you want to have a good immune system, eat some protein because our immune system is based or made up of proteins. The most important thing, because everyone's asking how much protein should I eat on a daily basis? So like a normal human being should eat 0.36 grams of protein per pound of body weight. If you're an athlete or maybe pregnant, you can increase it to 0.45 grams of protein per pound of body weight. I just want to give you a little guideline on how much protein you should eat on a daily basis. So for example, kids between 4 and 13, they should have a daily intake of 0.43 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Once you grow a bit older, so between 14 and 18, adolescents, you can decrease it slightly. It's 0.39 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Adults between 19 and 64, as I said before, should have a daily intake of 0.36 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And once you reach 65 and older, you have to increase it again because your body is not metabolizing or absorbing protein as good anymore. That's why you have to increase it slightly. Now it's between, let's say, 0.44 to 0.52 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Now the question, how can you actually reach this specific amount of protein for your body on a daily basis? I'm always saying, if you are on a whole food, well-balanced, plant-based diet, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about any proteins on a daily basis because you will match your daily basis intake. Totally fine. So don't worry about it. If you want to add some more protein, of course you always can, but then maybe eat any seeds like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, add some nuts as a snack or throw it in your smoothie, whatever. It's a very good source of protein. If you want to add some protein powder, be careful because there was a study made with 136 different kind of proteins and there was not even one protein with no heavy metals. Every protein shake or protein powder had at least one or contained at least one heavy metal. And with heavy metals are different because you can't get them out of your body anymore. Some heavy metals are in there and just like gather up. And sometimes we don't even know when we contain heavy metals during the food we eat. But if you know in protein shakes, then just skip it and don't have it. Now, of course, the big question comes up. But I need more protein. Where do you get your protein from on a plant-based diet? Or if you're vegan completely, how am I going to do this? The thing is, protein deficiency is almost non-existent. It's not a thing. Unless you're a hardcore vegan, let's say a hardcore junk food vegan, you only eat fries and chips and maybe Oreos. Oreos are vegan as well. If you only eat this kind of stuff, obviously there are no nutrients in it, then you might be protein deficient or when you have like a eating disorder. But if you eat normally, well balanced, you're not protein deficient and you will never be. On the other hand, if you eat too much protein, it can cause a lot of harm in your body because your body just can't digest everything. If it doesn't digest anything, it will store it as fat. Great, muffin tops, as I always talk about. Or it has to get metabolized through your kidney. That's why sometimes if you eat too much protein, you get kidney stones, you can get cancer, you can get coronary artery disease, you can get renal disease, or like any liver dysfunction. That's why too much protein is not as good, and protein deficiency, this is literally not happening. There are two studies I want to talk about. The first study was made with people who were between 50 and 65 years old on a high protein diet. And they found out that the risk to die on cancer was 4 times greater than on a low protein diet, which is already crazy, 4 times greater. The second study was also on a high protein diet, but this time if the proteins are derived from animals, it is also almost nearly as bad as smoking, which is mind-blowing. And once they stopped eating animal proteins and went to plant-based proteins, all the bad health issues got almost eliminated or at least reduced. Now the question obviously comes up, why does it matter what kind of proteins I eat? Either animal proteins or plant-based proteins. Well, the thing is, it's all about longevity. There's a study shown that if you eat too many or too much animal protein, that your lifespan will get shortened. And also, I mean, I talked about all these diseases. Animal proteins or too much protein can cause cardiovascular diseases, cancer, liver function disorder, and all this stuff. So it is proven that plant-based proteins are much better for your health and also for your longevity. Another question many people always ask, does protein make me stronger? No. So not alone. If you only eat protein, you will not get bigger and bigger and bigger. You obviously have to work out. You need to train those muscles. Yes, you can increase your daily protein intake, as I said before, but this is only a slightly increase, not like double as much of the amount. So you have to work out. That's the first thing you have to do to get bigger, and you get bigger muscles. And then slightly increase your protein intake, but not by completely go overboard. A high protein diet, yes, also helps to losing weight, but the side effects of a high protein diet, I talked beforehand, are much worse. So rather have a well-balanced diet. If you want to lose some weight, watch the other video I made about weight loss. There are some tips and tricks you can do easily on a daily basis to lose some weight. Definitely avoid a high protein diet. Now I want to talk about some plant-based protein foods. I will also talk about some soy proteins. But make sure if you buy some soy or whatever, always non-GMO and organic, very important. And with the soy, always take it with a pinch of salt. Don't have soy every single day, have it now and then, everything in moderation. The first one is tempeh, organic tempeh. Organic tempeh has half a cup has I guess 16 grams of protein, which is a lot. It is fermented soy. If it's fermented, it's easier for your body to digest. You can use it as like fake bacon, you can use it as on top of your salad. You can also put it in burritos or something. It is kind of tasty, and sometimes they have like it's kind of flavored, but then make sure it's not like artificially flavored, like smoked or something. Or you can also like soak it in your specific kind of flavor at home, and then you fry it in the pan. Second, lentils. Lentils have 1 cup has 18 grams of protein. I mean, I eat lentils all the time. You can make like lentil soup, you can put it in a curry, you can make dal. Any Indian curries always have lentils. It's like super versatile, super healthy, a lot of fiber as well, and high in protein. So you can always have it. So I'm always like, I don't understand people are like, I need to eat my meat because I need my protein. Well, some plant-based things have more protein and more vitamins, more minerals, more fiber than all these animal proteins overall. Number 3, chickpeas. 1 cup of cooked chickpeas has up to 16 grams of protein. So you can eat hummus. Hummus is made up of chickpeas. Curries, roasted chickpeas, they're so yummy, like a little snack in between, or throw it on your salad. Super yummy. Definitely check a recipe. It is called roasted chickpeas. It's really good. Next one, black beans. 1 cup of cooked black beans have 12 grams of protein. You can make a spread, you can make a soup, you can make a chipotle bowl or a burrito, whatever, you can throw them in everything. They're super yummy and super healthy. Last but not least, hemp seeds. 2 to 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds have 10 grams of protein. This is a lot, 2 to 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds. And you can throw it in your smoothie, you can throw it on a salad, you can throw it on your maybe porridge or any acai bowl. Super yummy, it gives a little hearty flavor. You can throw it on everything. And they are much more, like a quinoa, any greens, broccoli has a lot of proteins, chia seeds, flax seeds, any nuts, any seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. There's so much more out there, and you can always add them to salads. You can make a spread like almond butter, even sunflower seed butter. super yummy. There's even pumpkin seed butter, just saying. So there's no excuse. Throw them on everything, like a snack, like roasted pumpkin seeds as a little snack on a salad, whatever. There's no way around. You can always have some of those. I literally like, you know, it's like you don't only have to eat meat. I mean, meat gets boring. This doesn't. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I could answer some question about protein, plant-based or maybe animal proteins. Give me them thumbs up if it was. Give me them comments below. I answer all the questions you send my way. I hope it convinced you to be more on the plant-based side, because also being plant-based or eating plant-based proteins are much better for the environment, because we don't need to feed all these cows or pigs or chickens or whatever. You have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe right down here so you see all following videos released daily. You have a wonderful day, and I hope I will see you in the next video.